Oh no. What happened? Oh god. Lightning. Lightning everywhere. Run, Kraden, run! Oh, well apparently we fixed it. So there's always that's a good sign. Kraden, you know, he actually has pointed out that it's a trap. I don't really want to go to the Lunar Room though, Kraden, so... oh, we forgot to look over there. There's a room for Sol next door. And so now we actually have to figure out this puzzle. It is not the hardest puzzle in the world if you went to the other room first. Kraden just rambles on and blah blah blah. Says we must try and find a solution. Yeah. So now we gotta solve the puzzle. So like I said, it's easier if you actually go into the Sol room first. There's some angel statues to push. And there's a really big angel statue up there. Wonder what that could be for. Well, let's try moving it to the end of its move limit. And as you can see, the other two statues are making some light appear. Now, when both statues are activated, a hole appears in the ground, and the angel statue falls through. And something clicked. Now we are able to push these statues without any problem. And it's happening again. Oh god, now it's time for the lightning! Oh. No lightning this time. So that's good. I wish he didn't have to come up here each time and tell us that we found it. I mean, I understand that we found it, Kraden. It's not that hard to figure out. And then he explains to Kraden how we did it, even though it's extremely simple. I just had to show it off for completion's sake. Kraden now will observe from the Lunar Room, where apparently it's safe. Well, it wasn't safe earlier. Now we just have to push the other angel statues. As you can see, as we do, each portion of the Luna picture actually changes into the Sol picture. Now, I'm going to kind of give a little spoiler here. So, spoiler alert. Luna has nothing to do with the rest of the game. For a while, actually. There's not really much reference to Luna. It's all about the sun. It's all about light. And there's really nothing about the moon in this game until Dark Dawn, which is the third game in the series for the Nintendo DS, which I will be Let's Playing after I get to it. But anyway, As you can see, something has changed in this room. Now, I was never sure if this light was coming out of the floor and into the wall, or if it was you know, in the sky. I never really could figure out because of the way that we perceive dimensions and 2D, 3D, stuff like that. But let's jump in the portal. See where it takes us. And it takes us into a really, 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 really big room. Where we are on a bunch of rocks surrounded by a bunch of water. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I got a phone call in the middle of recording. But yes, Kraden is questioning whether this is the ocean or not. And he's very excited, as you can see. And we'll figure out why later on in the game. But you know, no one here really knows excuse me, what the ocean is, except Kraden. But well, he promises to show us one day, so you know, maybe we'll get to see the ocean with him. That would be great. And now we get into the elements, which are a big part of this game, as you could clearly see by the fact that Isaac uses the earth element, Garrett and Jenna use the fire element, there's the wind element, and then there is the water element. And then the elemental stars. The Venus star is the element stone of Earth. The Mercury star, possessing the power of water's many forms, such as ice and water. The Mars star, glowing red with the fire contained within, which is mostly fire-based. And then the Jupiter star, bound with the wind's fury. The Jupiter star takes into consideration, with all the elements, Earth basically is Earth-based spells. The fire is fire-based. The water is all ice and water-based. There's no element of ice, but some spells are, you know, ice-based. And the Jupiter element takes the element of electricity and wind. And then Kraden just talks about how what alchemy is, and essentially all that fun stuff. But we've dabbled on this topic long enough. It's time for us to have some action. Kraden has been searching for these for a long time now. And he's slipping very badly on these rocks. He should probably not be going out there. Make the boys do it. Yes, Jenna, that is a fantastic idea. Oh, I couldn't ask. Would you mind? You know, for not wanting to ask, he sure was able to really fast. And we, in exchange for doing this, we receive the mithril bags. Kraden did bring those from his cottage, and they are bags woven of thread of mithril. It is apparently the only way to contain the elemental stars. So, given the mithril bags, we are headed off to collect the essence of the elements.